Hey babies. So today we are preparing for our full moon rituals. And this ritual should have started last night for you guys with your spiritual bath, but I'm going to make one on here, just a simple one. So when I show y'all simple, y'all can see what I really mean by simple, okay? And this is for y'all on Patreon. This is not for the YouTube. And the reason why I'm saying that is because YouTube, the energy is very dense. People are looking, seriously looking for healing and guidance. And they really need those heavy baths. Now, there's nothing wrong with it because guess what? If I feel like taking a heavy bath, I keep a nice mason jar upstairs. But it's one of the pretty ones, full of a spiritual bath. And I also keep one just full of Epsom salt and lavender. Okay, so I can go either way and on any day, depending on how I'm feeling. Okay. In this bath today, we want to add some sea salt to it. Now, this is the sea salt from my apothecary, so it's already blessed and prepared and cleansed and all of that good stuff. Okay. You're going to add just a cup of sea salt. Not a lot, just a cup. We're going to add a little bit of rosemary. If you don't have sea salt and you want to use Epsom salt, you can use Epsom salt as well. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of rosemary in here. And if you want to buy the rosemary already ground up, fine, you can do that as well, because then it'll go down the drain easier. But I do mine like this. It, for me, works fine. Now, the rosemary, we're putting it in here for cleansing, for protection, for banishing, for removing, anything to that nature. At this point, you can add black salt to this. You can add black rice to this, depending on whatever you're banishing and cleansing, okay? I'm going to keep it simple, and I suggest y'all do it like this also. But if you feel like you've gotten around any type of negative or dark energy, then that's what you'll do, is you'll add a little bit of black salt, or you can add some black rice to this, all right? I'm going to add some parsley. Parsley is what I use for blessings and prosperity and abundance. So while I am using the sea salt and the rosemary for cleansing and protection for my spiritual bath, I also want to make sure that I'm bringing in the prosperity. Okay, so I'm replacing whatever I'm releasing with something beautiful and helpful. So let's add a little bit of parsley to that, about a teaspoon of parsley. Go ahead and mix that up. This right here is a simple full moon bath. If you don't have any of these herbs, you don't have to use them. You can just use the salt. If all you have is iodized salt, go ahead and use iodized salt. Because sea salt is so healthy and it's from the sea and it has nutrients in it, I prefer for you to use the sea salt, because while it's detoxing and pulling and cleansing you, it's also filling you up with the proper nutrients that your body needs, and the sodium and things like that that your body needs to keep going as well. All right, so we have this simple bath right here. You'll run a hot tub of water, and you will pour this after you take yourself a good shower and clean your whole body like you would in a regular shower. Then you'll fill the tub up with hot water, or water that you're comfortable with. You'll pour this mixture of salt, and as you can see, it's about a cup. Maybe a little cup, a little bit over a cup, because we added the 2 tablespoons of herb. But it's only about a cup of a cup of salt. And when you're ready to get in, you'll add about a 1/4 cup of Florida water. Soak in that for 20 to 30 minutes. No more than 30 minutes, guys. You don't want it to drain you fully, because it may drain you too much. So you want to do that 30 minutes. And if you want to do that, if you feel like you need to do it more than one day, Like you need to do that every day or for 3 days, every day for 3 days or every day for 7 days. Do it that way, but you can do it the one day. If your energy is so clear that you're doing this once a month, then you can do this the once a month. And then at night before you go to bed, just take a regular shower and that be your spiritual bath. It don't have to be a bunch of anything because we're already holding ourselves at a certain vibration and we're kind of learning that, how to get back to that vibration. Even if we fall off, we can reel ourselves back in. You know what I mean? So if you think you need the uncrossing, I don't want to discourage you from that. But if you're at this point where you're making stuff and your vibration and you're feeling good about yourself and you're feeling cleansed, do this simple bath. And this right here will work wonders. And once you do the parsley and the Florida water, that's just nothing but attraction of blessings, attraction of good luck. That's what the parsley brings. Good luck, favor, attraction, prosperity, money, all of that good stuff. All right. So we got the bath done as far as our ritual. Now you want to also write yourself a petition. That petition will be something simple of whatever you're releasing. I'm tired, I want to cut the cord between me and you can put the specific person's name on that paper. You can put stuff like clarity and protection, like what I did on the YouTube live. That's a simple one that works beautiful. And it's clear to the point. You don't have to second guess anything. It's just simply clarity and protection. And if you want to get direct, you can say protection, protect my family, protect me while I'm on this trip, protect my daughter while she goes on this trip. It can get like that, but clarity and protection, if y'all are all at home and everything is good, you just keep it simple. Okay. But that is it. The next thing is our crystals. Our crystals are so important, guys. And I want you to know, like, this is what I do. This is my tray. I believe I got it from Hobby Lobby or the Christmas tree shops and shit like that. Years ago. It's years old. She got to be at least 5, 6 years old. I don't care. She still is, she does the same thing she's always done. Bend the full moon tray. So what I'll do is I'll take out all of my crystals. I have some selenite hearts. I have my crystal balls. I have my abundance crystals with my citrine. I have a bunch of little citrines in here. I have a few more. I can't show them all right now, but well, I guess y'all can see. Red jaspers, tiger's eye. Take that. That's an incense burner. Pyrite. Aventurine. This is my favorite stone. If anybody ever want to buy me a crystal, I love aventurine. The green aventurine is the good luck stone. Do I have my crystals on with me today? No, they're upstairs on my desk, on my altar. Green aventurine is such a good luck stone. Such a good luck stone. Just always about prosperity and abundance. We have our selenite wands. I got to go upstairs and get my crystals from upstairs. If you have any sashes or mojo bags that have crystals in them, those should be out as well. These are love crystals here. So I got all my rose quartz. Where are my other rose quartz at? Oh, it's over there. All right. And I have my other green aventurine. She kind of heavy. Put that out there. Let me get my protection crystals. All right. So I got my another amethyst. I have some more crystals upstairs. I gotta go get them. We have my mojo bag. I'm just gonna I have a large aventurine, and I have a small aventurine prism. Then I have this is another type of aventurine. It's called Desert Rose, but it's a type of, not aventurine, citrine. And it helps to calm and amplify calmness and all that good stuff. So I'm going to just leave my stuff in the bag I have in here. And I'm just going to put that on top of there as well. Okay, just making sure I have all of my moldavites. Those are my important crystals. So I'm getting the expensive babies all together. And let's go ahead and get, these are some hematite. So I got a lot of hematite going. What else? Did I put the other ones? Oh, the hematite, that's it. All right, so here we go. All of your oils, any oils that you made, guys, they go out tonight. Do not leave your oils in the house. Put those blinkies out in that full moon. Harvest that full moon energy with your oils. Okay? Why is an American flag in there? My daughter's project. Okay. All right, guys. So there we have it. We have our crystals on a tray. As you can see, they all go on the same tray. I'm not separating anything. I just want to make sure that they're all able to harvest that full moon. What else is on the tray? My apple seeds. I forgot that y'all were in that little bowl of love. I keep my apple seeds in my love bowl, guys. And they all came out. Let me pick you guys up. So apple seeds are great for love spells. And they help love grow. That's why I only do love work for relationships that are already intact and healthy and happy, because those are the ones that I want the love to grow, okay? And we'll do the love work because we want the relationship to ascend to another level. Sometimes we want to get married and our boyfriend or whoever may be a little scared, and we'll do a little love work to do that. All right, guys. So for moon water, what I would prefer is you get a jar that you can designate for your moon water, because you don't really want any oils or any other chemicals going into it. You may want to drink the moon water sometimes. You may want to plant with it. You may want to use it in your spell work, or you may want to take a bath with it, and you don't want anything tampering with it. So what I will do is get a nice size mason jar. So what I'm going to do is fill this up with, you can use any type of water. It does not have to be spring water. And what you'll do when you fill her up is you'll basically just cap her off and put her outside when the sun goes down tonight. So it can be as soon as the sun goes down, you can put it outside. And then before the sun comes up. So set your alarm clock for 4:30, 5 a.m. and go outside and grab all of the things you have sitting outside, specifically the moon water. If you are so tired, this will be one of the things that you're going to have to learn to do, is to grab your moon water, because you don't really want the sun hitting it. You want it to be full of the energy that the universe is releasing, is going into this. So this is capturing all of that moon energy that's being released and going into this water. Like I said, water's a conduit, so it literally will harvest that. And this was my Capricorn moon water the last time we made I made moon water with this one. So 6/24/21 Capricorn full moon. When I say so much money came through with this moon water. I was only using this moon water because it was the Capricorn one on my prosperity bowl that I keep at the front of my house. And you'll learn about that bowl on the new moon ritual video. But this is about releasing and stuff like that and what we do on the full moon. So this is what we do. We prepare the water for the new moon stuff, okay? So all of these crystals, everything is going to go outside on a table and in the backyard, and we'll let that capture all of that full moon energy. The next thing we do is protecting the four corners of the home. So let's go ahead and cut to that. All right, guys, my baby is my grandson. All right, so this is what I do in the four corners of my home. I buy these little serving cups from Dollar Tree, and in them I keep some sea salt, a cinnamon stick, and a bay leaf, okay? The cinnamon stick and the bay leaf is not for protection, that's to attract abundance, but the salt is to cleanse, to keep my home cleansed and protected. So, all right, guys. So the next thing I do in my home is I do protection with the salt around my home. This is old salt that has been sitting for the month. So what I'm gonna do is just pour these out and put them in the trash and refill. Let me pour these out. And what the salt does is it cleanses and it protects your home, okay? So it cleanses any negative energy from all four corners of the home. I use this one because my fridge is in the far right corner of my home and I can't get back there, and I still want my fridge drawer to open, so I use the small bowl. But these I got from Dollar Tree. They come in like a pack of 8, and I just so happen to have them, and they fit great in the corner, and voila. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put a few tablespoons of salt in each of these and just put them in the four corners of my home. You can do this downstairs in your home or upstairs if you have a house. You can do it downstairs or upstairs, wherever you can get to the four corners of your home. And what this does is it keeps your home protected and it keeps your home cleansed. What will happen is when a person comes in your home who is traumatized or who has negative energy with them, it will drain that energy from them as they walk through your door. And then they can pick up the energy that they came with when they get back outside, okay? And it's just that simple. Put these in the four corners of your home, and there you have it as far as protection in your home. Now, as a bonus, what I do in my home, not only to cleanse negative energy, cleanse money blocks, cleanse any type of blockage that could be happening in your home, and just to keep the vibration of your home right, is I then want to attract positive energy and attract abundance and attract blessings. So what do? I take out my favorite attraction herbs, some of which are bay leaves and cinnamon. Okay, and I will just literally take a bay leaf and put it in here, and it doesn't have to be a whole one, but because I'm a Libra, y'all know I like everything to be pretty, you know. I want it to be pretty. There you go. All right, so we have our bay leaves in there. And then you can add a cinnamon stick in each one as well. Now, you see how this cinnamon stick has a hole in it? I wouldn't use that for a money spell. I'll just put this back and ground this up, but I won't put it in there like that. I want a whole perfect cinnamon stick. It has to be right. And drop that in there. Boom. And now we cooking. All right, put these in the four corners of your home. Let's go and do that now. All right, so now that we have everything prepared, everything set out for our full moon, protection, we have everything. Okay, so let's do it like this. All right, so now that we have everything prepared and everything ready for our full moon ritual, the last thing we want to do is get our candle together. So we have our candle that we dressed on the YouTube live, and what you want to do is put her on your altar, okay? They don't get this on YouTube, and they won't. On the altar, I would like for you to have gone to Dollar Tree and gotten yourself a mirror. All right. I would prefer the round ones, but if you have a square, that is fine as well. I would like for you to get a clear bowl. They also sell these at Dollar Tree. This is the one I just used for the salt bath. Put it on top of the mirror. Take your candle, put it in the bowl. Take some moon water. If you have moon water from the last moon, use that. If you have regular tap water and you don't have no moon water, use that. And you'll pour that water into the bowl and try to put as much as you can in there because you want this water to stay in the bowl the whole time the candle is burning. Okay? Protection on top of protection. This is amplifying the protection. This is how it should be on your altar. Now, I don't say all this on YouTube because it's not their business, but because we're on Patreon, this is how I want y'all to set it up to make sure that we're banging it out all the way. Once you set it up with the mirror, the water, with the clear bowl, with your candle inside, you can get some salt. It can be regular Epsom salt or iodized salt. It don't have to be anything fancy. And what I want y'all to do is go around the candle counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. This is putting a ring of protection around your candle. Okay, it don't even have to be that much salt. I went slow with it, but you can just, you get the drift. Y'all know I be taking it a little slow for video purposes, but when you're natural, and that's it, okay? Once you get it here, then you want to take an incense, or if you have protection crystals. My protection crystals are on my tray, so it'll just be the salt. You can use protection oil and drop it in the water if you want to, or you can just leave it just like this. So the next thing I want you to do, if you want to, if you don't have these, you don't have to use them. I love pine needles because pine needles are great for protection as well. So what I would suggest you do is take some pine needles, or go around the salt with the pine needles. Okay. If you want to burn off anything extra, you can go around this with the red pepper flakes. You can put that around instead of the pine needles. It depends on what you're doing. I just prefer protection. I don't necessarily, I have a lot already going on and burning off and block busting and all that good stuff. So right now I'm just doing a simple protection spell, but this is how to just amplify it, guys, and make sure that you're really protecting you and your family every month. Okay? And you don't need the pine needles. You can just do the ring of salt, but this is how I would suggest you put it on your altar. This is protection at its finest. I'm gonna say it just like that. Protection at its finest. All right, babies. So here we have it with how I want your spell set up on your altar. After you've set up your moon water, you have put your crystals out, you've had your spiritual bath with the full moon. Now you can just relax, relate, release, let this candle burn for 7 days or however long it burns. And that's it. You don't really have to do much once you have it set up like this. If you want to feed it every morning, you can. But once it's set up like this, it can just go. Protection is on fleek and heavily protected you are. All right, babies. So here we go. I love you. Stay protected up and catch me on the next video. Bye.